Where's my fold? Here we go. The motor finally stripped a gear. This is your power mirror folding motor that we're going to be replacing in that. Okay, step one is to remove your upper and lower cover. Sometimes you get lucky, you give it a good tug, the whole thing comes off. Sometimes you got to get in here with a little pick and do the pins and get them all off. I'm not going to show you how to do that. There's plenty of videos on how to do that, and there's no real good way I can get in here to do any of that. But basically you're undoing these spring clips, and they're on the bottom cover and they're on the top cover. So next thing I'm going to do is get in through this back side and undo a couple of my little clips to get the glass itself off, and then I can start stripping the rest of the assembly off. Okay, glass. So unfortunately, the one thing I didn't bring with me are all my plastic prying tools. So we're going to live dangerously right now. So to get these out of these 07 to 13 SUVs, basically you're going to want to put, if I had my plastic pry tool, put it under here and you just pry up. They go in and then clip down in, so you're going to just opposite that. So we're going to see if I can do this without making this a how to replace your mirror glass as well video. Come on. This one is in there. Holy Christ. I've never had them this stuck in there before. All right, I turned it off because I didn't want to see you fail, so you to see me fail. And I actually wasn't sure it was going to come off, but as soon as I turned the camera off, the thing popped right off. So you undo your 2 wires for your defrost if you have it. And this mirror has the directional in it too, so you'll undo that wire as well. There we go. All right. Whew. All right, so next up, we're going to unbolt the motor with these Torx that are down in there. Pull the whole motor off, then this whole cover can come off. All right, the 4 bolts that hold the mirror angle motor are gone, out. See ya. There you go. So, what's up next is you have these 3 pins. Now they're not rivets, they're not roll pins, they're just pins. And you have to punch those out from this side, punch them through, and then what you're left with is going to be the motor that I showed you earlier is right underneath here. So, and this is also your connector for it. So we're gonna unplug that, punch these out, and the good thing is all the wiring, including this whole light socket, slides through that motor, and you'll see why that's important in a minute. All right, here we go. I'm going to tap these through. Now, very important thing, because I've seen people do this and it blows my mind. They leave their window up and they're in here tapping away at these things with the window up. What are you, special or something? Don't do that. So I'm going to give myself a little bit better angle on it. And I'm going to go for the top one first. I don't know if you can see that, but it's popping right out. I'm going to put those down right next to you. That one went for a rocket ride. Here we go. And now next and last. Here we go. Now, this is why I said it's important that all this stuff slides down through here. So you take it all down in, cool. Now we have 1, 2, 3 Torx bits or Torx bolts, screws right there. Looks like they're T20 Torx. Here we go. So let me tell you, have you guys seen that Hawk Tua girl? Yeah, her life's over if she ever wants to have any semblance of a normal life again. That shit's sticking with her for the rest of it. It's hilarious, and the memes are absolutely gold, but Yeah, any future company that Googles her name is going to see that and not really be impressed with her. All right, so those are all out. Here comes your motor. So you're going to slide your smaller connectors down through first, one by one. All right, yeah, and bingo. Let me go get the new motor and we'll put it back on here. All right, we're gonna slide this one back in, same as reverse, bigger connectors first. Come on, go. That one wants to get stuck. There we go. I slid it through the wrong way first. That one, and then my heater grid ones. All right. I'm gonna put this on here. It should only go on one certain way. I'm trying to see where my keyway lineups are. I'm an idiot. I found it. It was set in the closed position already here. So now we're gonna take my 3 Torx bits or Torx screws, put those back in. What did I do with my setup? This one started. I'm gonna... Oof, that sucker's in there. I'm gonna have to put the power on to unfold it manually. My old one must have been just really wiped. Here we go. All right, let's see if this folds or unfolds. There we go. Well, that sucks because I wanted to show you it folding with the whole mirror back on it, but plans don't always work out as we want. But the good part is it's always good to function check it before you go and put everything completely 100% back together anyways. Now you might be asking yourself, Joe, why would you go through all this trouble? Why not just replace the whole mirror? Multiple reasons for that. One, there's nothing wrong with my mirror besides this motor. Two, even aftermarket, a power mirror with power tilt, with heated mirror, with directional in it, is still more expensive than this motor. This motor was $35 on Amazon. And you can look them up by the, if you go to Rock Auto or any GM parts website, you can get the part number and cross-reference them in there. And there were cheaper ones out there, but of course those were offered by AliExpress, and I'm not ordering anything from AliExpress. I would much rather order from Temu than AliExpress, and I would much rather order from anywhere else than Temu. And for the amount of time this is taking me, honestly, it's taken me more time to film this than it is to actually do it, because I could be done with this in no time flat regularly. So now everything's got to go through here. And basically, for the sake of not making this video long for no reason, reassembly is exactly the opposite of disassembly, as usual. So I'm going to put these 3 pins back in, put the motor back on, put the cover on, the inner structure, then the motor, then the glass, then the top cover or bottom cover, then top cover, yada yada, and there it is. So if you have one of these that this is either not working at all anymore or doing like mine was and grinding, this is your fix. And it's simple. Really, it's all basic hand tools. Besides, you need a set of Torx bits, and I've got a very nice set of Master set. My top fell off. That's what she said. But there's, let's see, is this even focusing? There's your part number for these. This is an awesome set. I got these, God, every 8 years ago or whatever. And especially with the Ferraris and Maseratis, I use these not daily. I use them like hourly. It's just ridiculous how many Torx bits they put on those cars. But yeah, so that's that for putting all that together and doing that, and we're done. And I'll put this up on my tips page because it's a good tip to have in case your stuff breaks and you need to fix it. Next up, I'm going to cover what it takes to convert your truck to power folding mirrors. So hold on a second.